It is time for episode 5 of Dawson's Creek. I do think they started to set up already, earlier than probably they needed to, or maybe I thought they would, about Dewey and Dawson. He clearly understands his feelings for her are more than just a friendship way. So, of course, him and Jen are doomed. I didn't expect Pacey to tell Dawson about him and Tamara this early on. I really thought it was happen later on, which is why I enjoy going back over this in memory lane, because a lot I don't remember. Dawson knows about his mom's affair. I mean, a lot happened in the last episode if you think about it. So, good luck to everyone involved. And Dawson couldn't handle Jen not being a virgin at their age and what she had been through. Just remember that. I just like how it goes to Steven Spielberg, because that's his hero.
From the Weather Center, where we can
now they're back to being best friends.
Hurricane Chris gaining momentum as it heads up the coast.
Uh-oh, of all the things to put on.
Gone ahead and canceled classes for tomorrow.
So we have a
Yarmouth,
storm
North
coming.
Falmouth and Cape Side.
Cape Side. I remember hearing about kids waiting to hear about this.
Oh, Bob, sounds like tomorrow would be a good day just to stay in bed.
You've got that right, Gail.
Could they be any more obvious? So, Gail, what is your view on the current situation in Bosnia?
I mean, they are being very obvious if you think about it. He has a right to be upset. I mean, that's his mom.
Does your mom know you know?
No.
Your dad?
No.
Finally clueless.
You know, you're gonna have to deal with this, Dawson.
Yes.
Everything's postponed because of the hurricane.
Oh, are things going to be revealed during the hurricane? Oh, look at these two. I'm curious if they just used a wind machine or it was genuinely a storm that they incorporated. Oh no, it's definitely a wind machine because the trees behind were not even blowing at all.
No, I'm not trying
I feel like
to be
everything's going to be
I'm trying
revealed
a
this
reporter.
episode.
I take it they're not letting you cover the hurricane.
Of course not. I'm missing a certain appendage between my legs, which apparently makes one uniquely qualified to cover.
Yeah,
inclement
she's
weather.
not wrong there. Especially not in the 90s.
My dad's a great guy, isn't he? Maybe on the Tom Hanks, Harrison Ford idealistic side, but solid like a rock.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Even to a fault.
Ooh, ouch. Very pointed.
He's a great guy.
Dad's a
Oh,
great
is he?
Bob's the anchor man.
Oh, he's making it very clear what he means by all of this.
Gotta get ready for Hurricane Bob.
Hurricane Chris.
Oh, that's right. Chris is the hurricane, Bob's the anchor man.
Ouch, yeah. I think she might be starting to pick up on it. Maybe? Yeah. Because it wasn't subtle from Dawson, but why should it be? I mean, he's 15.
I just want it noted that I am here.
There is Pacey's brother. I've been waiting for him. Where I didn't realize he appeared so late in the season. I love Pacey's brother.
Enjoy the storm.
Hey, Dad's orders.
Dad's orders.
Dad's orders.
No, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, you're so butch, Dougie.
Screw you.
Mm-hmm.
Happen to be the straightest guy I know.
Oh, really?
Sure.
I think your CD collection would contradict that. Barbra Streisand, the soundtrack to Les Mis.
I have an interesting and soft complexity.
No,
You
just
know
the gay
what, Dad,
one.
You don't have to.
This kid is being circumcised.
No, he's not.
Just because
Oh.
you're pregnant, don't think you're gonna get the last word on this.
You two are gonna have to keep arguing.
Tabby.
Oh god, no.
Hi.
Leave her alone. Just for 1 second.
No, don't. Backside's all done.
Yeah, wait until he finds out you're sleeping with his underage brother.
Tomorrow?
Are they flirting?
I'm sorry. I hate storms. I really don't do well at all in bad weather.
They are. Oh, look at Pacey.
How are you doing?
Good.
Are you still upset about her not being a virgin, Dawson?
You've been cold to me, Dawson.
Yes.
I mean, it's not judgment or anything. It's just an observation.
It's clearly elements of it is to do with her.
All right, everyone, make yourselves at home.
Fun. Actually, no, it is fun because it's the core cast together.
You're Bessie, Joey's unmarried sister, and
Okay.
Bodie.
Oh, Grams.
and trophies.
This is really awkward. She's not subtle about it either. She wants to be called. When you're this obvious, you want to be called. It's the danger of it. It's exciting. It's sexy. Ugh.
I'll call you back.
Uh-huh. You deserve to be called out. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't hide it anymore. She was so obvious and so disrespectful to her husband. If you're not happy, I mean...
Dawson, honey.
Oh god, I forgot how much there is in the house. He came from one way, she came from the other.
I love your father. Now, I know that might seem a little hypocritical at the moment.
I mean, no, you can still love him while having an affair. It's just a different
Robin Hood is
form.
grammatically incorrect. Boredom, maybe? Why don't you pull this? I'm 40 now. It's time to be selfish. Life is passing me by. Crap.
I mean, seriously, there are elements that he's saying are true, but for a 15-year-old?
I don't get it. I've got these two adolescent parents who bump like rabbits every day of their lives. You'd think that would be enough.
No.
Evidently, Dad.
That's not how it
couldn't keep up,
works.
and Mom just said, "Hey,
Don't, Dawson.
is it no longer reasonable to think that two people can be enough for each other for their entire lives?
I don't know.
Maybe it's chemical. Maybe there's some kind of hormonal imbalance. That...
I feel like Jen is so mature.
Yeah, you defend her. You would. It makes sense.
Oh,
Excuse me?
oh.
Yeah,
Back down, little boy.
By yourself right now before I ripped your head off.
No. Screw you, Dawson, for that.
Aren't imaginary characters in a Spielberg film. Some of us live in reality.
Yeah. I have to give it to Jen in this moment. No, Dawson. No.
Don't even tell me.
Oh. What a shock. She's there. Why didn't she just come with her sister?
Enact the whole third act from Jaws?
Not now, Joey.
Come on, I mean, you'd be Captain Quint and I'd be Hooper and Sheriff
Stop,
Brody. We know all the
Julia.
lines by heart. We're sleeping over on the we're too old for this list, I see.
Or maybe he's going through something that is just not as simply broken away into, let's reenact this.
I know what you're going through, Dawson. You're struggling to find
She
answers.
does.
You know, you want to know why she's cheating, but it's all perception, Dawson.
Yeah, and it's not just very simply she cheats. There's way more complicated elements to it.
May I suggest that you get down on your knees and thank God that you have a mother?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dawson, I forgot for a second. This isn't about me.
Ouch. That shifted very quickly.
I wouldn't worry about Bob, Mr. Larry.
Ouch. I mean, technically, I don't know. I can't remember. I know she doesn't end up with Bob. I'm sure of it. But I can't remember the actual history of it all.
I guess this
Miss
is
her?
really...
She's gonna swear though. I like that she stopped herself.
I'm an adult, Joey. I'm supposed to set an example.
It's not how it
I'd
works.
stick to the F word if I were
But you're also human. Oh, Pacey, get over it.
Oh, here, let me get this.
I didn't realize
I got it.
how scared I was.
I'm so glad we finally get to see his brother.
I think so, not with your badge brother right outside.
Right, yeah? Like, what are you doing, Pacey?
I mean it, I mean it!
It's very clear what was happening there.
This falls on all ears.
Hun, what is it?
With everyone in the house during a storm?
Somebody does somebody wrong, and then they go on TV with their IQ of 3 and bitch and moan about it for the whole world to see. And now I know this is a judgment, but I have always prided myself on not being that kind of person.
And now
You
you,
know, the
are
kind
that
of person that
person.
would wind up on a panel of cheaters and lowlifes and liars. I mean,
The angle of the
the
camera.
past 2 months, for the past 62 days,
I'm having an affair.
every time that I haven't been with you, I have been with someone else.
It's the angle of the camera as well, the distortion of it.
I knew I should have gotten some more batteries. Dawson.
Mitch.
Yeah, Dawson, take these.
Oh yeah, this makes sense how he's reacting.
Don't you cry.
Oh! Oh! I mean, technically she can. Oh, here comes
Is
Grams.
everything okay? Oh yeah, everything's fine.
It's just a really good way to get to know each other better, that's all.
I mean, look at the way Doug's looking at
Alright,
her.
let me see. If you had to pick one city that you had to live in for the rest of your life.
Oh, I don't know.
We don't even know if it's gonna be a girl or boy.
Or black or white.
Ooh, she's
Yo,
not
Grams.
Oh, you don't.
No, he needs to say something. No, you're being racist.
that I'm black and she's white, or that we're unmarried and about to have a child and sin.
What I object to most, Bodhi, is when children raise children.
What do you think it's marked up at? What do you mean? Oh, come on. Do you think Dawson's got a pistol or a rifle?
Interesting. This is what teenagers talk about.
Dawson was wrong to spew his anger at his mom onto you.
Yeah,
So you heard.
she was there.
Involuntary eavesdropping. Now, taking into consideration his height, weight, feet, and hand size,
Here we go.
slightly above average.
You know 5.5 inches is the average.
Oh, so now what about Gypsy?
Oh, I love that. Did you see the Bette
They are
Midler
really
TV
talking about
version?
musicals.
I know she was great. Yesterday, goodbye.
The sweetness and the sorrow.
It's your turn.
I mean, it's very obvious looking back at this.
I'd love to.
Yeah? Great, okay, we'll make a whole night of it.
The thing is, she was like that with the teacher, you know, because he's gay. So she's trying to be friendly.
Well,
See?
you know, because I know.
It's not because I'm too young, is it? I mean,
No, she's trying to imply that you're gay.
It's just that I know that you're gay.
He's not clearly come out.
Tamara, I am not gay.
It's okay to be gay.
That's exactly what I've been trying to tell him tomorrow.
All right, you tell her right now I am not gay.
He's not gonna shoot him. Is this the mom? Yeah.
The first time I saw you, it was, on the pier at the marina.
And Chris, remember, she couldn't remember their first kiss.
Love comes that quick. It's like a decision. Love is a decision that you make, and I made it right there on the spot.
Mm.
I'm taking it back.
Oh.
I don't want to love you anymore.
Sorry about the gunplay,
Hey,
I mean, they're brothers. They clearly fight all the time.
Dawson, but before I go there, a
Okay,
few
Jen,
things...
I've
No,
already-
no, hear me out, Dawson, please. Okay, because this seems to be the day of truth.
Here we go.
I lost my virginity when I was 12 to some older guy who got me drunk. I don't really remember his name, but some of the times,
It
know,
wasn't
it's
shocking
kinda
to me
blurry.
growing up
I
in
was
London.
I was
with
really drinking
people
a lot and having
yeah.
blackouts and stuff. I mean, sex at such a young age, more often than not, is a bad idea.
Yeah, people are so desperate
I finally got
sometimes to
caught
just
having
lose it.
sex in my parents' bed. Daddy's little girl, fornicating right before his very eyes.
Ooh.
And this is my chance to start over. This is my chance. And it
Is
would
the
be
soft
really nice
music
if
playing
you'd
in
be
the
a part of
background?
that.
Because, Jen, my behavior has been unredeemable. And I don't deserve someone as passionate and open and honest and beautiful as you are.
There you go. See, the storm worked out for these two.
Did you really think that it was going to make me jealous by flirting with Deputy Doug?
Because it did.
flirting? I don't flirt. We're getting sloppy, Pacey.
Yeah, you
know
are.
we're gonna have to end this. It's getting too dangerous.
I mean, yet you're not. I mean, we knew this was coming, right? They do need to talk.
Get ready, Mitch, because if you think it can't get worse, it can.
Here we go.
Mitch, and I realized my life was perfect. Everything I ever wanted from the time I was 6 had been realized.
Clearly, it's not what you wanted. There was something missing.
A husband who stimulates me mind, body, and soul every day of my life.
It just wasn't enough. They talk about the 80-20 You have the 80, but you want the 20. That was a really, really powerful scene. This is like scenes of why I fell in love with the show when I was younger.
I'm sorry for using the mother card. I keep it in my back pocket and it's way too easy.
She's got it prepared though.
Joe, I don't know what I would do if I lost my mother.
Hurts, Dawson. I mean, you're born and you die and you make a lot of mistakes in between.
Yeah, but it's not just that simple.
What can I do for you, Joey? I want to be a good friend. What can I do?
Be a good friend.
Come on.
Which movie are you going to watch?
Sheriff Brody, that's a 20-footer.
What? Oh, okay. It's actually a really sweet note to leave off on.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Mm-hmm. Pretty strong episode. I mean, a lot was revealed. I do like the contrast in what Dawson, Jen, Joey, Pacey were going through versus what the adults were going through. And as the show's going on, they are getting better at kind of showing you the different generations at that point and how they react, how they feel, how they work things out. There were some really strong scenes in that. Gail and Doug had really good moments, and it really showed these actors' range. Grams had really nice moments too. Everyone was together, so it was nice. We kind of never had extras. These were the core group of people. So we had no extra people in the show, bar the extras that they showed cleaning up. But the core cast that have been there for a while, including now, obviously, I know it's Doug, isn't it? So that's Pacey's brother. Yeah, so he's the new addition, which I'm very happy that he's finally made an appearance. But yeah, the core cast were there. Also, something I never realized until watching this back is how obvious they made it about Doug. Or was it? No, what is his name? Pacey's brother. And they made it crystal clear about him. And as a kid, I never got it because I didn't think beyond that. And I just remember watching this laughing at Pacey getting at his brother being jealous. Watching it back now, I feel a very different thing for those moments. But I also have to remember how young Pacey is. Plus, he's in love and teach all of that. But yeah, it's a weird feeling because I have to swipe away what I felt in the past, which sweeps back to me when I'm watching these shows to how I feel now. And it shows how much you've grown. Because as a kid, I was all into Tamara and Pacey because I was like, oh, there's a teacher in this kid. Like, I didn't really understand how bad it was. And when she kind of called him out, it was like, well, you're gay. And he's like, what? And he was flirting with her heavily, but, there were big clues for the future. And I really, going past that, really liked when Jen was needing to talk to Dawson and kind of call him out in those moments and revealing what happened to her and how young she was and the kind of trauma that goes with it. And why Grams is so worried for her and scared. And then, powerful scene, the affair's out, everyone knows about it. It's now where do people move forward? And then it ended, I felt, on a really nice moment for Dawson and Joey. Because it was just kind of back to, the movie love of things, and their friendship started to repair. Plus, Jen and Joey are getting closer and closer as it goes along, which I think might be an indication of how things are going to start changing between everyone. So maybe Joey starts to accept more and more the relationship between Jen and Dawson, or it's a sign of him going towards Joey more. But yeah, I think this might be, because it's so enclosed and what was going on, might be the strongest episode in terms of theme. And I'm looking forward to seeing the rest because we're almost halfway through this season already.